Bring it to me.
Welcome to Rise of the Goddess Collective. It's me, Michelle Julian, your creator and host of this podcast. Who knew? Who knew that this podcast that was really inspired by being on a mission to change the paradigm of competition and comparison of other female entrepreneurs online. How did this come about? Well, I know myself. I went through my own self-doubt that how could I actually think that what I had to say was important and a way that really would become a movement so other women feel safe in the environment of online. And I struggled with this for a couple of reasons, being from a family, the middle child, always, being the fixer in the family. The middle child was a fixer. I don't know if you can relate to that, but I always felt like I needed to do something to fix things, right? So when I came online, I came from that energy of I need to help and fix things. And basically, I don't feel that way anymore. I mean, initially I did, but then I learned that my wisdom actually and my motivation isn't about fixing, it's about inspiring others to truly look within their inner knowing, their inner being and becoming who they already are, but forget or have forgotten and have learned these old paradigms of thought processes of kind of caging ourselves with this expectation that we are supposed to be a certain way because that's what was expected of us, of me. So this really, really was birthed on this mission of really being the change that I was looking for. And I guess other people were looking for that too. So that's why it's becoming a movement. And what a year. Feels like 2 years, this 1 year that just came and went, 2021, which really felt like 2020 to 2021. Like I felt like 2020 and 2021 merged. And we all know why, because of this uprising of this new paradigm that people don't want to accept the status quo of whatever it is that they're doing. They're in this energetic pull saying, I want to help people and be the change that I'm looking for. So then that way I can do my mission and my purpose of what I'm here to do. And so that's really what 2020 and 2021 really was all about. And that's why I started the Rise of the Podcast, the Rise of the Goddess Collective. Hesitated over and over again to even start this because I didn't know what I was going to call my podcast. And I think that prevented me from actually taking the action step. But lucky for me, I had two other entrepreneurs that felt the same way. Both of them I had worked with before. Actually, one of them has done my photo shoot, and the other business coach, actually, her and I met in coach training school, and we just developed a friendship. And over time, we actually became business partners in helping each other grow our individual businesses, collectively collaborating together. And that was the first addition to what the paradigm is all about, is working together as a community, as a village. And we can't really be the change that we're looking for by ourselves. It's like Martin Luther King. I mean, he had a dream and he needed other people to be part of his dream. And that was the only reason why that change came into play. So here we are. It's now 2022. And it's time to reflect for all of us what we did in 2020 and what we did in 2021, and how all that growth has not only elevated all of our collective vibration, but everyone is truly on board for being the change, being what they are looking for, and to gather your tribe around. So let's review. Let's review 2020, 2021. So at the end of 2020, no reason to talk about the beginning because we all know what happened in the beginning. I couldn't see my offline clients that were coming to me for my magic hands and my magic meditation and yoga sessions. And so I needed to pivot. So I did. I pivoted online and worked with 3 or 4 other online business entrepreneurs and really supported each other in the pivot, in the growth, because that's what you need to do, is you need to be around other people that have done the same thing, maybe in a different way, that you want to do online, because this online thing doesn't need to be complicated, okay? Keep it simple, stupid. KISS principle that I learned a long time ago from my dad. he brought me up in the environment of marketing and sales. And he was always a big supporter of me having my own business. And to honor him, I actually created my name, Julian Method, in his honor. So that's why I am the Julian Method. And he always said to me, you have a method to your madness. You should call it Julian Method. And then I talked to my husband. He's like, that's a great idea. So yeah, someone just called me. And I just said, no, can't pick it up because I'm on a roll. And, you know, when you're in the flow, this is when that inner knowing just comes out and it flows easily. So you can speak your truth, because I am here as a truth speaker of my truth, and I inspire you to speak your truth. So 2021 and 2020, really, like I said, was like the same year. And in December of 2020, I birthed the rise of the Goddess Collective podcast. And I worked with two other business coaches on the birthing, the branding of the podcast. And I highly, highly recommend, if you want to birth, we call it birthing, an idea as a woman, we can use that and relate to that, because it's a process. It's an unfolding. It's an unraveling of energy that is inside of us that needs to be seen and viewed and honored and shared. And so with that in mind, I want to share, I'm going to share my screen. First, I'm going to make sure that I don't have anything there that I don't want to share with you. So let's open up the website, because you're going to be actually watching this on YouTube too, because one of the main things I did for 2020 and really honed in my messaging in 2021 was making sure that I had a virtual assistant that actually can help me with my back end of my business, because my creativity and my flow is not technical. It's not that left brain thinking, and it's more right brain, which is the creative. And I just knew that in order for me to be the change that I'm looking for, I needed that support. So with that being said, I made sure that I had my virtual assistant. I started out with her in 2020, but, you know, we kind of got, you know, a slow start, but we accomplished a lot. But then we went into the next level of really making things simpler, right? Keep it simple. Confused mind cannot actually receive your knowledge, your wisdom, if you're confused by what I'm talking about or what I actually am inspired about. And multi multi-passionate people have a tendency to do that. And most entrepreneurs are very visionary oriented, and they're constantly getting ideas, and they need a facilitator to facilitate their ideas in a simplification process. So, highly recommend getting a virtual assistant or somebody that can do your content, organization, maybe have, a copywriter come in once in a while to create your content, your wisdom in a simplification, beautiful, easy flowing landing page. Keeping it simple is what makes you stand out in this huge online world. So, as I was saying, I'm going to show you there's two websites where you can find out about me. Now, I have like a library website, and then I have a landing page website. Really? That's interesting. Two? Yes, because I like having my library. It's like having the house, and you have the person come in and you say, come to my open house, and you can see all of the things that I am offering and witness all of the beautiful things that you can learn from me, because I'm inspiring you as I have you come into my house. And then when you really get excited, I can help you find what exactly you need to have your own inner knowing and inspiration to take the next step for your own activation for whatever you need that activation for. Maybe it's for your business. Maybe it's for your personal life. Maybe you're looking to meet a mate. Maybe you're looking to be a better grandma. Maybe you're looking to have a better relationship with your daughter. All of those things, I can inspire you and guide you and facilitate you to that inner knowing, so you can really truly take care of yourself first, because we always put our own oxygen mask on first before we can take care of others, and grow that relationship so it's a healthy relationship, not a codependent relationship, not a toxic relationship, but a healthy, vibrant relationship. And that is important for you, for your soul, mostly for your soul, because you came on this planet for a reason. How do I know that? Because I almost died like 4 times. I've had 4 near-death experiences, which, by the way, this year is the year that the book will be finally finished. Yes, it's going to be done because, again, I hired somebody to help me be accountable to actually finish it, because I've been working on it since, I think, 2016 or maybe 2015. And I had a version that I was thinking, okay, it's done. But then what happens is, other things happen. You're like, oh, well, obviously you have to include this in the story of the being and the coming. So I diverted, but I'm on that flow mode. So let's talk about why I'm so excited and how this opportunity for you to truly see how you can basically have whatever you want and decide what it is that you want, right? Decide what it is that you want. That's the first step. That is what we call, because there's 5 C's, and the first one is clarity. You yourself need to have clarity in what it is that you are inspired and what is your mission to be the change, right? So that's the first step. And I'm going to share the screen now. Sharing screen, sharing screen. Let's share the screen, and I'm going to give you the first website, which is the JulianGoddessCoaching.com. So the JulianGoddessCoaching.com is my open house. It's my library where I am so in my zen, am so inspired thanks to my business coach, who now I collaborate with. Seems to happen because you develop a relationship over time, many years, and you really get to know your business coach or your life coach, whatever type of coach you've decided to hire. And magic happens, and you get to know each other's inner knowing, their inner wisdom, and their superpowers, their gifts. And because my business partner, business coach, has a superpower to take the essence of you and share it in a beautiful container. And this is the beautiful container. It's a beautiful website. As you can see, it's gorgeous. The colors inspired by my colors that I love, which are purple and pink and blue and gold. All of those colors inspire me. And this is what you can do yourself. You take your inspiration and birth your idea, and you keep it simple. So, hi, I'm Michelle Julian, your goddess guide. That's what you know right away. You land on this page and like, oh, she's my goddess guide. Wow, that's cool. I love her smoothie. I like her smile. She looks friendly. And then I put in there just a little update, talking about COVID-19. Let's not, do any spiritual bypassing, like everything's all hunky-dory in 2020 or 2021. Going into 2022, we are here now, and we still have the pandemic, and COVID-19 is still here, and we collectively need to take care of ourselves first and then our families. So if you want more information, about safe practices, you can click for details, like what exactly are my expectations. If I'm going to work with you one-on-one, you're going to come to my beautiful office and get, that magic massage or yoga session, meditation session, or oracle card reading session to tap into your own being and becoming into intuitive wisdom. So here we are. You can learn about me right away. It's, like I said, keep it simple, free download. Just click here, boom, click here on Messenger. And what happens, it goes to Facebook Messenger. Now, if you don't have, Facebook Messenger, that's okay. That's okay. No worries, right? So it's not a problem. But if you keep going down, you can see, because sometimes when people go on people's website, like they just boom, give them like 5 seconds and, oh, I need to check that out, and they'll click there, or they'll just keep going really fast like this. See how I'm doing that really fast? Well, basically they just go like all the way. Oh, here's a testimonial. Awesome. Michelle is amazing. So client love, yes, they love my work, working with them. And it's more than just feeling like a goddess, but it's living like a goddess day to day. Who doesn't want to live like a goddess, right? Doesn't mean you're going to be perfect. That's not what this is all about. This is about you respecting your own self and taking care of yourself first so you can take care of your family, your clients, your loved ones, right? But you can't take care of anyone if you don't take care of yourself first. So you can join my Facebook group. You click on that and it goes right to the Facebook group. Potentially, I don't see it doing that. Oh, there it is. It had a little delay. So there's about 200 plus people already in the Julian Method Rise of the Goddess activation groups, the Rise of the Goddess Village. Come to my village. We have so much fun there. And there are some amazing free things you can do. You can go through my boot camp. I have a 3-day boot camp or whatever it is that you're looking for. And you get to do that on Facebook. If not, no worries. You don't have to go and join that. You can just contact me on Instagram. So you click on Instagram. That takes a little while to get there. You can literally send me a message. See, I've got 2 messages already. There's always messages up there. People are always communicating to me, are just wanting to ask a question about the Goddess podcast. Since I started the podcast, more and more people have reached out to me organically. I don't have to worry about doing ads or any of that stuff. And I think I had like 250 followers. Now I have 540 followers, people. That's big. That's a big jump, okay? Because if you know Instagram, followers are hard to come by. The real followers. We're talking about real followers, not the fake ones that you can buy, because you can do that, by the way. So anyway, I noticed it's getting dark in here, so I've got to actually turn the lights on. So we're going to turn some lights on. Stepping away from my desk. Turn the lights on. Small little light, get it right on me so you can see me better. Now you can see me better already, but we're going to even make it better. So there's all kinds of ways to actually get more light on yourself. And they're really easy ways are like basic lamps that you can like set up and just have them come right on you. And there's also standing lights, which you can buy. They're not expensive. Okay, the plug was giving me a hard time. So now we'll just set that up over here in front of me. don't fall. So then we just kind of move. We kind of move a little bit so you can see me better now. There's light on me so you can see me. All right, so there's the Instagram. Well, let's go back to the site. Okay. And you can see, I say, hi, I'm your goddess guide. What is a goddess guide? I'm here to help you find and nurture and honor and embody the goddess that you are. And how do I do that? Through one-on-one coaching, as well as group programs. Yep, I created a group program called Body Intelligence to bring you clarity, confidence, and create a consistent self-awareness, self-care in your day-to-day life. Covers your mindset. Mindset is really important. What we think, we become. Our routines, yes. If you're disciplined and you have a routine, you can make changes and you can stay consistent in your health. How do I know that? Because I've lost my health. I've gone through ups and downs with my health, which you'll find all about in my book. And if you have routine, then you have your health, and you can basically create your own signature self-awareness, self-care, create your own personal style with your wardrobe. Yeah, you can take it all the way down into how you show up and feel in your clothes. So it's all about nurturing your goddess within together. So that's basically, as I call it, the library of the Julian Goddess Coaching. And you can see it has all kinds of things to click on right at the top, really easy. And you can find out about my goddess products, like the Being and Becoming Goddess Oracle deck, and my new book that I co-authored with 14 other women to basically jumpstart me to finish my own book, and freebies and goddess lifestyle products and so many juicy things. And then, as I said to you before, I have another website called beingandbecoming.me. What a great URL, is it not? I have so much fun with picking URLs that share my inspiration. So it's about feeling the goddess within. That's really what it's all about. It's how do you embody her, be her, embrace her, the lifestyle, habits, mindsets, and the world that you deserve. And the resources that I offer are simple and accessible. Oracle card deck that I created in 2021. And the journal that I also created in 2021. And both these resources help you tap into your inner knowing, your inner goddess knowing. And then, of course, for all of my clients who I had not seen for many years, 2 years, I created the foam roller Foam roller. Yes, the foam roller class, one-on-one or group. And it includes how to actually do that, to watch yourself, and I guide you and we record it, and then you can use it over and over again. And this is included by buying a foam roller and teaching you how to stay flexible and nurtured in your body. And also getting more goddess inspiration, you can join the Facebook group. So like I said, keep it simple. And here's a page to listen to my podcast. So if you just click on listen now, I'm everywhere. Everywhere. I have a landing page for all my episodes, total of 18. And now we're going into season 2 of the Rise of the Goddess Collective. And I am so inspired and wanted to take this time to reflect and show you that you too can create whatever it is that you want. It's just taking that first step of clarity and then finding other people to help you on your journey of the things that you feel that kind of limit you from taking the next step. So I'm so happy to have shared this with you and really kind of sit here with you today and reflect on 2020 and 2021. It's a big thing that has happened this last 2 years. It's really, really, really huge in so many ways. And it's so important to not bypass these things. So important to collectively be with each other and talk and have these real conversations with each other so we can witness each other and just listen. Listening is so important. It's such an important skill in this world because we're highly distracted. We're always either on our phone or on our computers, and our relationships have been affected by this, and our health as well. So it's so important to really just be with yourself. I know it's February and you're thinking, I gotta get going. I have so much to do in order to be seen and to be heard and to actualize, but take the time. It's so important to take the time to go within, and I would love to be your guide, your facilitator for that sacred space. So enjoy your February, and I look forward to sharing with you my next episode with Jessa Grace, talking about the importance of the 5 C's. And the first one is clarity, and you'll learn more in the next episode. So, signing off now and stopping sharing. And I thank you for watching me and listening to me. And I am totally grateful and so inspired for 2022 to really step into that leadership role to lead you, to guide you to your inner knowing. Bye for now.